Got one. Fish on. Oh, I gotta get the net. Your little speed racer up there.
I don't have any brakes.
And then you just grab a bacon slice and start to wrap it. Lindy and I are in Wisconsin right now visiting our family, and we're gonna have ourselves a good old lake day here in Wisconsin, catching some bluegills. That's the goal. We're gonna go fly fishing for some bluegills and catch a bunch of them, hopefully enough to make a nice meal. And the goal for today is to make jalapeno bluegill poppers, a real Midwestern appetizer.
Sounds so good.
Or dinner, depending on how many you can get. There's I think it's like a 25, it's definitely a 25 man limit on bluegills per person.
A man limit?
Yeah, and woman.
Catching men.
On bluegills. And I don't think we need that many. That's quite excessive. But, you know, we're gonna start on one lake here and take out the kayaks later to get to some more spots. And if that won't do, then we'll do a little bit of lake hopping. Have ourselves a nice day.
Yeah.
So let's keep on moving. Let's catch some bluegills. So right where you are in front of you, Lindy, is a really good... Got one? Fish on. Oh, I gotta get the net. I gotta get the net. First cast.
You.
Let's go. Let's go. First cast. Bluegill.
It's a little one.
Let's see it. A little bit too small to eat. We want a few bigger ones.
It's sharp.
Yeah, so
Don't touch.
one thing to know with bluegills is they have really pokey dorsal fins. They have spikes up there that protect them from predators. And you do not want to get those in your hand because they will actually hurt you and poke you. So this one didn't swallow the fly, thank God, so we can let him go. I got it. Well, let me explain quick. I want to talk about the fish real quick and teach you about it because this is your first time catching these kind of fish, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
What does this remind you of?
Fish.
Like if you looked at it, sometimes they have a little bit of orange down here.
Like a little dinosaur fish?
No?
No? I don't know what it reminds me of. That's what it reminds me of.
Really?
Yeah.
Like not like a piranha or something?
Oh yeah, okay.
They are actually in the piranha family. And you really need to make sure you don't have any cuts on you because if they taste any blood, they will come. And they will come for you. They will eat you alive.
I love that.
They're really dangerous. So
is that what you feed?
You think I'm joking, but I'm not. So do you have any... I see a cut on you right now.
Yeah, I'm covered.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
so
die.
just be aware.
I could just poke myself with
They could be eating you, right? The people watching right now know that that's totally true. Just kidding. But they are a predator. And they actually eat a lot of larvae, a lot of, you know, insects, which is why they hit the flies pretty well too. And it's fun to catch them on the fly.
That was really fun.
Which is why I wanted to do it and show you. They're actually really good fish to have if you have like a pond on a homestead and you have a mosquito problem. You stock them with some bluegills and they'll take care of those mosquito larvae.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, let's catch a bigger one. We need bigger ones. I got the net. I'm ready now. Can't believe you already caught. How many did you get while I was gone?
2 with like 10 bites.
The thing with bluegills is that they are not picky eaters. They will try to get whatever they can fit into their mouth.
Oh.
Ideally an insect, so with the fly, like even if it's going underwater a bit, I think it'll be just fine. They eat a lot of nymphs, so I wish they had these in Montana.
Fish on.
Fish on again? My God, you're crushing it. That's what we like to see. That one feels a bit nicer, no? Let me come with the net.
Oh, I think so. Much nicer. It's a different kind of fish.
It's a different kind of fish?
It's a...
Oh my God, a pike?
There's a fucking
Holy
pike
shit.
eating my fish.
Oh no, yeah, you had a pike. There's a pike going after you, bluegill.
Shit.
What? I see the pike, he's still sitting there.
Really?
Look, he's just swimming around you. I wish I had my phone right. Oh no, he's coming after it.
Get it, buddy.
Watch. I could probably net the pike right now.
Can you?
That is crazy. I wish I had my... He's still there. Look, he's coming. I wish I had my... He's gonna come. Put it right in front of the net. Maybe he'll swim. What? I need to get my phone. I've never seen this before. This pike does not care at all. He's just like, let me grab my phone.
No, don't keep him on there for so long.
Let's get the bluegill. Wow, that was crazy.
Well, what if the pike comes back?
Did you see that? Lindy, that is, I've never, in all my years fishing, I've never seen a docile pike like that. So there was probably...
Where did it go?
He swam that way. I wish I had my phone here right now because there was maybe like a 14-inch pike just going after this bluegill.
Here.
And he was just sitting there, like he would come and hit it.
He had it in his mouth.
Yeah, he did. So let's see if it's hurt, because then we should probably...
Looks pretty okay.
Yeah, it looks like he might have swallowed that worm, though. We'll eat him if that's the case. Because that's one difficult thing with these. Now you got it out. Is he looking fine?
It's pretty bloody in there.
Oh, yeah. Put him in the net. Yeah, we're going to keep this one.
Yeah.
It's a pretty small bluegill, but that pike looks like got him. That's crazy.
Or the hook or something.
It looks like more the pike got him.
That's
But that pike kept sitting here, like 3 feet away from us, just trying to hit that bluegill, not caring about us at all. What the heck? I've literally never seen that.
Actually, probably the coolest thing.
That is like someone's pet, that pike. That's hilarious.
Oh, fish on.
Fish on, fish on. Okay. Man, I'm overwhelmed. I'm just going to be your netter. Is that the pike again?
I don't know, but this one's bigger, I think.
Yeah, this feels bigger. No, oh yeah, the pike's getting it again.
Really?
Yeah, the pike was coming after it. That is, what is going on? That's a good fish. That's a good bluegill. We'll eat that one. Oh, there he is. You see him?
What the heck?
He's hungry. No, they don't want to bite anymore. I bet you it's because of that pike. I mean, if I were bluegill and a big old pike kept coming through, I'd do the same. I'd relax deep in that bunch of logs.
Fish on.
Fish on, fish on. Right as I'm switching the camera.
He's about the same size as the others.
Yeah?
Yeah. You gonna keep him?
Sure. So right here are the other 3 that Lindy caught. Nice bluegills. Let's go out and see. Good job.
To the ocean.
High five. These kayaks are sweet. Okay. Let's get this party going.
Going the wrong way. Sorry.
You're a little speed racer up there.
I don't have any brakes.
You only know one speed.
Fast.
Full speed. Full throttle. You got your stringer now, right?
Huh?
You got your stringer?
Yeah.
We got 6 or 7, I think 7 bluegills on their stringer right now. Lindy is probably about to catch another one. I just want to talk about bluegill real quick because I think they're really cool fish, and you know, they're kind of underappreciated. Everyone always wants to catch those big trout or largemouth bass or pikes, but man, bluegill just tastes so freaking good. They're a native species here, and you can catch a lot of them. A lot of lakes hold a ton of bluegills. Here in Wisconsin, there's a big bag limit on them. But you know, they do grow pretty slow. I was reading some info about bluegill in Minnesota, and they grow about on average an inch a year. So if you have an 8-inch bluegill, it's probably around 8 years old, which is quite impressive. People don't realize that the fish they catch are often really old and have been there for a while. What's cool, Lindy, I don't know if you knew this,
What's that?
But the bluegills, let me come over to you quick while I talk. The bluegills actually, they will spawn in spring. And while you were diving, I don't know if you saw any of these indents in the ground.
Yeah.
But those are often the bluegill nests.
Oh.
And they will build like sometimes dozens of nests in the spring. And they all look like little craters like on the moon. And the males actually create those nests with their tail. They'll do a tail sweep, like a Pokemon move right there. Tail swipe or whatever. I think that's a Pokemon move. They will then stay in their nest, attract a female. And once they have attracted a female, they'll obviously like have her lay eggs, fertilize the eggs, and then the males will protect those nests. So they'll be really easy to catch during that time. And you know, they're almost a little dumb, because they'll hit your lure just out of aggression, just because they want to protect that nest. So those, you know, fair chase wise, you might want to like just throw those back if you can, unless you're like having one swallow a hook, just because they are so easy to catch. And I also was seeing in a video that that's kind of the time where you can really start to selectively remove important males in a lake, because the males that are strong enough to reproduce, they'll have their nests, and then there are these satellite males for the bluegill, kind of like a satellite bull in elk hunting, and they will just swim around the nests and they'll try to sweep in and try to fertilize those eggs before the male that built the nest can fertilize the eggs. And they'll sometimes, even those males will, I was reading, they will change their color and like pretend like they're a female, hoping that the strong male that has a nest will let them in, and they'll sneak in as hiding and pretending to be a female and fertilize those eggs. And then, you know, they reproduce. Their genes get passed on and not the strong big males. So that's something to consider. I didn't really know about this until I looked it up recently. And that's pretty cool, I think. Like, I don't know. It's just always fun to learn more about a species and kind of get to know it up close. You just develop so much more appreciation for it. And, you know, then you might not want to harvest some of the males or even the females, where in the past you would have not cared too much, because for one, there's that big bag limit and everyone keeps all their bluegill often, so it's easy to get it almost into like a bloodlust there and just keep every fish. But it's not always necessary, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Or it's sometimes even good to leave some and throw some back. Even though the whole like catch and release fishing is a whole topic for itself, that I don't always, you know, I don't know on which side I stand with that sometimes. Because on the one hand, you can actually do a lot of damage to the fish if you're not properly handling them outside the water, and then you're throwing them back. Ideally, you always want to get your fingers and hands wet when you pick up a fish, because they have really sensitive skin, slime in the skin that you can damage, and then they're more prone to disease and whatnot if you don't get your hands wet and stuff like that. So all just some things to consider. Overall, big fan of bluegills. It's been fun learning more about their biology, and you know, more to learn still, for sure. Maybe I should interview a bluegill expert biologist on the Year of Plenty podcast sometime. That would be fun. All right, enough talk though. Let's get back to fishing. Lindy said she just had a few look at it again, at her fly. I was about to say let's switch the spot here, but I guess there's some bluegills. There's got to be some big ones under this willow here. Lindy's got a fish on. Nice one. Oh, that's a bass. That's a... Let me come check that out quick. I think that's a largemouth. How is that?
That's pretty dope. That's my first ever bass then.
That's your first bass? Okay, I gotta come in for that one.
Yeah, it is.
Does it have a really large mouth? Then it's a largemouth.
Can I keep it?
I think we should throw that one back. Like we could, but it's really not a big bass, and we'll let it go. Nice. Good job.
Yay! I caught a bass.
That thing, that's one of the bluegill predators.
I've always wanted to catch one.
There you go.
No. Oh,
a big,
no. I'm stuck.
A big largemouth will totally eat a bluegill. Although, once those bluegills get big enough, with that dorsal fin that's super spiky, it gets tough for fish to eat them. It's a great protection mechanism. Let's see if I can finally catch a fish here. My God, I need to put this camera down. All right, Lindy, what do you think so far?
I like it.
You like bluegill?
Yeah.
Catching?
They're super fun. I've missed more than I've caught.
Yeah, same.
And I've caught a lot.
I haven't caught a single one, but I'll have some redemption.
Yeah. The bass was the funnest.
It was pretty.
It was huge.
Pretty fun on the fly rod.
Huge.
Finally caught a gill. Let's go. Lindy just got one too. We were just coming back to drop Lindy off because she's got somewhere to go. I'm gonna keep fishing. Man, I really missed the Wisconsin summers. It's been 3 years since I've gone back to Wisconsin in the summer. Just so nice to be able to wade out and do a little fly fishing. Here we go. Fish on. Oh, that was a small one. Let's see, where are the big ones at? Oh, here's a really big one. Come on, buddy. That's a nice male. That's a good sized one. We'll keep that. Got one. The bite is on. Let's do that again. I want to target one of the bigger ones over here. If I can see him. Let's see. Flopping pretty good. Oh, no, that's my biggest one yet today. I'm keeping that one. Oh no. I didn't realize, but my kayak was swimming away. Oh man, I'm gonna get wet. We got one stringer right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fish. We got another 6 on the other stringer, or another 8 I think. So that should be enough to make a nice snack, good appetizer, make some Great Lakes jalapeno poppers with some panfish. Super pumped. It's one of my absolute favorite summertime snacks to make. I don't know, we'll probably do it in the oven. Usually I like to do it over an open fire, but too lazy to start a fire right now, so it'll probably be the oven. I'm gonna go to the kitchen now, get these cleaned up, and then we'll show you how to make these jalapeno poppers. Stay tuned. Back in the kitchen now, I went ahead and cleaned the fish, turned them into fillets, and I like to just soak my fillets in some salt water just to firm up that meat a little bit. It's something I learned from my fishing mentor, Jimmy Jeb Outdoors. Check out his YouTube channel. And we also prepared some cream cheese, which is an essential ingredient in the jalapeno poppers. We mixed in some dill, fresh from the garden, some Italian parsley, and some chives. Get creative with this here. You know, you can really add whatever you like, but we mixed that all together. I kind of brought out the cream cheese a little bit to room temperature to get it more soft so we can mix it nicely. Then we got a bunch of jalapenos here that we just sliced in half lengthwise and took the seeds out because the seeds are spicy. And then of course, an essential part in the bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers is the bacon slices, tons of bacon slices. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pat these dry, and then let's get building so we can build up our jalapeno poppers and put them in the oven. Step one is to take one of your jalapenos, grab some cream cheese, get that all up in there. Grab one of your bluegill filets or perch or whatever you like. And then, if you want to, you could even pepper this here quick. Put a little pepper on there. I already had it in salt water, so I think it'll be salty enough. And then you just grab a bacon slice and start to wrap it. Just like that. And then this, you could even put some barbecue rub on the outside. I'm not going to do that. I do have a little bit of garlic powder here that my mom has in her kitchen. So, that was a bit much. I'm just going to rub that around it. I like garlic, so why not? And then this is ready to go in the oven. All right, let's do another one. Get that cream cheese in there. I like a lot of cream cheese in mine. Grab some fish. If you want more, grab another piece. We got plenty of fillets here. And then a nice piece of bacon. And wrap it around again. Some more garlic powder. Be real careful. My God. There we go. Garlic never hurt nobody. We're just going to do that with all of our jalapenos here now and put it in the oven. Here we got our beautiful bacon wrapped jalapeno bluegill poppers. Just going to add a little bit more pepper on there because we like pepper, and why not? If you do this on a smoker, most people do like 250 degrees Fahrenheit. In the oven now we're going to do 300 degrees Fahrenheit and then probably go, half an hour to 45 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. This says 150, but that's Celsius. We're in my mom's German kitchen here. Let's put it in there. And we'll be back when it's done. All right, let's check on them. Nice. Those look done to me. The bacon's looking pretty crispy. Could go a little longer if you wanted to, but we had it in there for actually an hour now. Check these out. Nice. Let's try these. Why don't we? Ready?
Yes, I'm so hungry.
Lindy has been patiently waiting.
It's now 8 p.m.
It is now 8 p.m.,
We
but
ate at 9 a.m.
we've been having a great fishing day, and
Yes.
as you can tell, got a little bit of color.
Yeah.
Great tan lines. Now it's time to eat. Let's see how.
Does that put you on farmersonly.com, you think?
No,
Well, it's a farmer's tan.
I'm not looking for anyone.
I know, but farmer's tan.
The only thing I'm looking for is a bite of this jalapeno popper. I hope we don't burn our mouths. Let's try them. Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah.
happy?
This one's spicy.
Oh, it's really good though, huh? Huh? Midwestern treat. Real good.
Can you
Very
edit
good.
me in as a dragon?
Use your imagination. I don't want to do that much editing. Do again?
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
It was
there you
super
go.
Tasty.
Lindy approved, y'all.
Approved.
That's it. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Mm.